Ignorant thralls! This is necessary. Bring down the sun. Deny me no longer. They leave me no choice.
Hey guys, welcome to a new guide video. Today I will show you guys how to play Diana in the new season. Kill sequence on Diana is Q max because of the damage and wave clear. W is max second for even more damage, as well as a shield that helps you stay alive, and then E last for the mobility. Diana's ultimate is her highest damaging ability, so make sure to put points into this whenever possible. Alright guys, so in the laning phase as Diana you can either start with your Q level 1 or your W, and it totally depends on the opponent. So if you're playing as a ranged champion, you want to start with your Q level 1. You do that because it allows you to farm from a safe distance, so you can avoid taking a lot of poke from the opponent. And if you're playing against a melee opponent, then you can start with W because it allows you to play really aggressive level 1, and you have a shield that helps you a lot in trades. So since we are against Lissandra here, we just have to stay back. We take Q here, and then we just last it basically until we get level 3. So what you want to do here is use Q to last hit, but also aim it in a way where you can also hit your opponent at the same time. That way you can poke them down slowly. So once you get level 3, that's when you can start fighting. So we have W here, level 2, so that's a shield. That helps a lot with the harass we are about to receive. That shield is really useful in the laning phase. Go, so last hit the minion and then hit the enemy champion at the same time. That way we can keep poking them, and then we slowly put them at lower HP levels, so they will be within kill range. Now Diana's passive, guys, so whenever you use an ability, then you're going to get bonus attack speed, and every third order attack will be a cleave that deals bonus damage in an AoE around you. For maximum DPS, it is very important that you use auto attacks between your abilities. So since we are level 3 right here, guys, we can play really aggressive. So your Q marks the opponent, and then if you E to that opponent, dash to them while that mark is active, it will refresh the E. So as you can see, Diana is really strong as soon as she gets level 3 because you have a shield, you have a poke, and then you have dash ability as well. So that's a pretty free kill right here. Oh, it looks like Kayn is about to die. Maybe I don't know. So we are going to build the new Hextech rocket build. So it's pretty much proto build with a new name. But what's really good about this item right now is that Kindle Gem is gone. So you just get pure damage from the components. Now you only have the Ruby Crystal, so you don't have to spend a lot of gold on HP items. Diana is a champion that needs raw AP items, and that's what you get from this item here, so it has a lot more damage now, so that's really good. So since we are ahead here, guys, we just have to play around hitting the Q. Now I had to dash back here because I didn't know Kha'Zix was about to come, so that's fine. But what you do here is that you just try to snipe the opponent with your Q, and then you try to look for engages. Just be careful of the enemy jungler because sometimes they can be trying to bait you. That's a bit unfortunate. Sandra has a blue buff. Okay, she flashed, so that's fine. We will get that blue buff back later on. It doesn't matter too much. So hit your opponent with your Q, And then be careful of the opponent abilities, like if they have some kind of hard CC ability, then you try to bait that out first before you engage. So hit Q and then you can E in, and of course also use your W for a shield, because that makes it really hard for the opponent to trade with you. Go, now she is within kill range, so that should be a pretty free kill for us because she is staying for some reason, so we can go in here. There we go, and we got the blue buff back. Now we have our ultimate up, guys, so that is what makes Diana insane in team fights. So first of all, it is going to drag people towards the center. Then it will deal damage based on how many enemy champions you hit. So of course, this ability will only damage if you hit people with the first part of it. Okay, Kha'Zix level 4. Pretty low HP, so we're gonna get the Hextech alternator here, so it's very similar to the Hextech revolver. Gives us a lot of early game burst. Oh, he should not be invading right here. That's a mistake because I'm not in the lane, so Lissandra can move right now. So that makes it a 2 vs 1, and that is not a fight Kayn wants to take. He should wait for me to get into the lane, and then wait for me to push, because that means I will have prio. Okay, at least he's getting some points towards his passive. There we go, and now Lissandra is really low HP here, so we can pretty much one-shot her. We can engage whenever she is within range. There we go, E to a minion, and then use that ultimate. There we go, and that's a pretty free kill again. Of course, you have a massive gap closer if you use that E to reset off of a minion. But only do this if you know that the enemy jungler won't be there, because then you won't have escape. Because you use both dashes to chase the enemy champion, then you have no way out. There we go, we just have to focus on pushing here. Pretty easy to push on this champion because of the passive attack speed and the cleave. Just go ahead and recall here so we can get a blasting mount. Now at this point, if it was the old proto build, then you would have to get a Kindle gem right here, and then you would lose out on some damage. Right here we can just get a blasting mount, so we have some more AP, so that helps a lot. I don't think Aurelia is going to win this, no. She's probably dead here, there's no way she survives this, right? Yeah, rip. Also, the speed and the way your Q moves makes it really hard for the opponent to dodge it. It's almost impossible. So if you learn to aim this ability properly, then there should be almost zero chance of you not hitting it. Okay, got a flash shot. Have to be careful of the CC. Even though I'm super fit, I'm still squishy. So if they change CC me, then I'm going to die here. There's no flash on Ezreal, so that's pretty fine. Just have to go mid, and then we just want to keep pushing here. I'm not going to contest that Drake. That's another free kill. There we go. So we have to flash right here. That way she would not be able to E out in time. Remember guys, it is really important to weave in auto attacks between your abilities, especially when you want to push down for objectives, because it allows you to push the objectives much faster. We can look for another kill here. There we go. He did not respect our damage. We're super fit right now, so he should not be looking to fight us. Just gonna go ahead and recall here because Lissandra is already in the lane, but now we have enough gold for the first item. So this is a mythic item guys, and it means that you can only buy one mythic item for the entire game. You can pretty much buy it at any point you want, but usually you want to get it as your first or second item because they are so strong. Like, they give you a lot of free stats, so that's why you want those items early on. It's very similar to the old Hextech Proto build, but it has higher base damage and it also gives you some bonus movement speed when used active towards enemy champions. So very good on assassins because it helps with the gap closing. You see Lissandra bottom side, so we're just gonna go ahead and push here. The tower. Now usually I build these guys. I'm using my Q right here, then have the cleave, then use my W for more bonus attack speed, then Q again. That way we can push objectives as fast as possible. That is one of the most important things on Diana. And using that W for bonus attack speed, then I'm using my Q right afterwards. You don't want to use the ultimate, and we can't use the E, so it has to be Q and W for now. This champion is really strong at taking down objectives because of that passive right there, and when we have the Lich Bane guys, then it's going to be even easier. We can go ahead and damage the other turret a little bit here. People are not coming to defend. Okay, Brandis here, so I can just go ahead and back off. We can get Sock Shoes. You can also get Mercury Threads. Of course, that ultimate deals a lot more damage when you hit multiple opponents. Lissandra should also be dead here. Because there we go. Because of the ignite, so that's pretty fine. I did give away a shutdown bonus though, so it's not the best, but we got towers and we got to damage the last tower in the mid lane, so overall it's pretty good. So now we will start building towards more raw AP. And the best item for that is the Ravenous Death Cap, so similar to last season. It is now a legendary item. And your mythic item here, guys, so the Hextech rocket build we have right now will buff all legendary items, giving them bonus stats. So the rocket build right here is going to buff it by giving it a magic pen. And that is something Diana can use. She doesn't really rely that much on cooldown reduction, which is now called ability haste. Because it's a champion that just uses her abilities once and one-shots people and she gets out. She doesn't really care that much about CDR. Like a lot of other champions, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait here for Kha'Zix and see if he'll come for the blue buff. Should come right here. We are losing a minion wave in the mid lane, but it doesn't matter too much. But he should be here, but now looks like he's not coming. We can go ahead and start the blue buff. He's probably coming now though. It's weird. Okay, there he is. Got the shot down and the blue buff, so that is super worth it. Seraphine died bottom lane. Maybe we can pick up Brand as well. I'm gonna ping on coming here, so Ophelia stays. We can try to bait Brand, so I can get in. Free here. There we go. Of course, Diana is a very oppressive champion if she has a lead, because she's just going to straight up one-shot everyone. So this champion is very good for solo queue. Very good into squishy comps, but she doesn't do that well into bruiser comps. So as you can see, if you engage, use your E without getting that reset, then it's going on cooldown and then you will be immobile for that duration. So that's the point where people can start trading back, so careful of that. Or Rip Kane. Looks like I'm getting the double buffs here though. Yeah, he's staying, so he should be dead here. Go, nice. Still need a bit more gold for the Ravenous cap, so you can go ahead mid and clear that wave out as well, and then look for another kill if she overstays. Oh, I missed that ultimate. She should be dead though, I'm not gonna flash for this, that would be a waste. Oh, we got the ultimate out as well, so that's super worth it. You see that Q moves really fast, so it's very easy to snipe people with it, and there's very low chance of them actually dodging it. Does not have flash up, so hopefully he should be dead here. It looks like it's going down. Why? We can cut off Brand here though. Okay, Ezreal tried to dive our support and died. So Aurelion needs to push that wave, so I'm just gonna clear out this wave here. But you want to play very aggressive on this champion. It is an assassin. It's an assassin and a fighter, but we're gonna build her like an assassin. Probably look for another kill here. He is very strong though. We are super fit at this point, so he can't do a lot right here. I need to ult here to make sure that he actually dies. It's very tanky. So now we have a lot of gold, so we also want to base soon. Nice, so you got that tower. So of course focus down the objectives, guys, and we are basically in the mid game right now. And what you do in the mid game as Diana, you can either split push or you can team fight. If you team fight, then you want to make sure that you are flanking. You don't engage from the front unless you are like super fit. You want to flank and then you want to find the carries and get a good ult on them. If you do that, then it's almost a guaranteed win. So the new Lich Bane, guys, very similar passive. The thing is, cooldown reduction is gone from this item. Mana is also gone, but in exchange it has more damage, and that is exactly what the item needs, so that's why I think this item is really good right now on assassins. But at this point, we are against a squishy team, right? So that's why Lich Bane is really good here, but it doesn't help a lot against bruiser comps and tanks. If you're against those, then you can go for more consistent damage. So you can go for the Nashor's Tooth, for example, because it gives you more consistent damage. You get a lot more attack speed. So you can build both items. Totally depends on the enemy team comp. I like the Lich Bane right here though, because it gives us a lot of burst and it is very good against squishy comps. Because we're just going to one-shot them, so there's really no point in having a lot of DPS. So if you want to split push on Diana, it's very good to take teleport on her. I like to have Ignite because it gives us some kill pressure in the laning phase, otherwise it can be pretty difficult. Getting 2-man ganked. I kind of messed up right here, so I thought I had enough damage to kill Sid, else I could have just flashed away here. Okay, Kayn is also dead. It doesn't really matter though, it's fine. So if you split push, you want to make sure you have teleport. In that case, you can go to the side lane, then get yourself ahead, and then if your teammates get caught, then you can always teleport in. So, but TP is really important as a split pusher. If you don't have TP, then you don't want to be in the side lane for that long. You just want to go to the side lanes to pick up the waves, and then you just head back to the lane. Oh, that ultimate. Interesting. Go to the bottom side here. So Lissandra is dead, so there shouldn't be that high chance of them killing my teammates here. Maybe I can pick off Ezreal. Okay, he disappeared from the map, so he's probably headed mid. And we do see Kha'Zix on the minimap right there, so they should be careful. I'm just gonna ping here just in case. Because people don't always look at the minimap and somehow get caught, so If you see people on the minimap, then just ping them just to make sure. Okay, there's Ezreal. So now we can use Q on the minion wave and then E to it to get it reset and then have another gap closer, and that's a pretty free kill right there. Of course, that double E combo is very good for long range engages. Just be careful that other teammates are not coming at that point, Ezreal's teammates, because then you're pretty much dead, because you have no way out. We can take down the tower and then kill Brand. That should be pretty easy. Nice, my teammates died mid. Not sure how that happened, but we have a lot of gold right now. We got another tower and we got a kill as well. Or 2 kills rather. So now we can go ahead and build the Lich Bane. Of course, we will destroy towers insanely fast at this point, guys. The passive Lich Bane is just insane for that, and we also have a lot of burst. Now people don't really have MR at this stage, but we want some arm items because they have an AD top, AD jungler, and also an ADC here, so it's going to make us a lot tankier. But Sunny's Hourglass is also a core item on Diana because it's a champion that has to be in the middle of the fights, and she also doesn't have a way out. So Sonya's Hourglass is supposed to buy yourself enough time, so once you engage, you pop that Hourglass, and then you pray that your teammates will be there in time. Okay, I'm not sure what Kha'Zix was going for there, should also be free. Pretty free triple kills, so Kayn should do the Drake right now. We can go ahead and push the lane mid. Baron would have been really free right here, but it didn't look like my teammates want to take it, so we're just gonna go ahead and push. Maybe we can pick up the Sandra. Oh, she's staying. She is not making it out here. We are a lot faster. Go. Because this champion is really fun to play if you're fit, guys, because he just one-shots everything. So very good to pick against squishy comps, but not that good against tanky comps, bruisers, or comps that are very good at peeling their carries. Very annoying to play Diana into champs like Lulu, because they can CC you forever. There we go, I had a really good engage off right here, and of course our ultimate deals more damage based on how many champions we hit with it. They're just straight out going to delete people instantly. But these engages would be a lot easier to do if you had the Sonya's Hourglass, because then you can reset the tower aggro as well. I'm gonna go ahead and take the tower and then we can kill this Sandra. Nice, there we go. Kha'Zix coming, watch out, Aphelios. Oh, he did not see it. We're gonna send the minion wave right here because then he doesn't get the isolated damage off. Almost got that tower. But as you can see, you can push down objectives insanely fast with the Diana. She's very strong in the side lane. Just make sure that you have teleport and always help out your teammates. Then we have the Sonya's Hourglass right here, which is a core item, so it means that you'll be buying this every single game because it's going to work as a going to buy yourself time after you engage, because it is a champion that doesn't have an escape. Race here, so this item is really good against tankier comps, so we're against a squishy comp, so it's not really good right here, so there's no point in buying it. We're gonna go for the Cosmic Drive here, because it also gives us some movement speed and some more AP. There's also the Morellonomicon guys and the Banshee Swell. Morellonomicon is something you buy if they have a lot of healing. Banshee Swell if they have a lot of AP champions with a lot of CC as well. Just gonna go ahead and buy the AP pot here. We're probably gonna end after one fight either way. I don't want to buy the Midas at this point. I'm going to sell this item soon, so There's no point in buying it this late. If you're going for the Magi's, then you want it early on. So preferably as your second or third item, that's completely fine, but don't get it this late in the game. Just need one good team fight and then we can go ahead and end the game here. Astral's a bit overextended, see if we can find engage. Just gonna E in here. And 1Q he should be dead. Just need to push for the end here. We need the others to come as well though. One shot Kha'Zix easily, that's why he's keeping his distance here, cause if he walks up then he's dead. Q's just straight up deleting him almost. Half HP gone just like that. Of course we are super fed as well, but if you get to this point without being fed then you will be so strong. You can ult me, right? No, okay, she ults herself. Go. I ulted Lissandra and she died before my ult popped, so I could flash and then I could hit Brand without ultimate damage. Kha'Zix here, pop that lens, there we go. Lich Bane really helps a lot with these fights. So we can go ahead and end the game right here. Take out Zed as well, nice. And Kayn survives, so that's great. So that was the Diana guide. I do hope this was useful. As always, thank you for watching and see you guys in the next video.
Child, don't forget who you are. Don't lose your head or your heart. I bet my life on your stars. You'll be dancing.